A paz do Senhor Jesus. Sejam bem-vindos, galera, a mais um vídeo Werewolf de Apocalipse Earthblood. Sangue de terra, alguma coisa assim. Terra de sangue. Não esperava muito desse jogo, não. Gravei a primeira 1 hora. Deu vontade de fazer a segunda hora. Não esperava por isso, galera. O jogo é muito bom. Os gráficos aqui tá meio baixo, mas a jogabilidade muito boa.
The cairn is in a bad way. Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get. I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
This isn't your fight.
Yeah, well, I think that's for me to decide.
Well, if you really want to help.
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the Weatherstormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me. You just do what you gotta do.
Profetizando já aí para cada um de vocês que a bênção do Senhor já esteja chegando na casa de vocês. E bora lá, galera, sem enrolar.
He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
Endrin doesn't show anyone mercy, and we won't either.
Jogo top.
Serious? But how? She was in the back, tending to the wounded.
It's all my fault.
Homem-lobo matou o cara.
It has been many a year
Gaia.
since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection. The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
I'm not worthy to be your protector, Ethan. I've given in to my rage. To the worm. I'm nothing but a danger to the spirits of Gaia.
So you claim. But even now, you prepare to destroy the worm's forces slithering beneath the Earth's surface. You may think that you are fighting for your own interests, but it is still Gaia you serve. To fight your battles, you will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ethan.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me.
Tá ficando mais bom ainda o jogo. Ter poderes novos.
One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can, but my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
Gaia need you.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
They killed Leandra? But she was pregnant.
I knew, too. The fuckers laughed about him as they did.
What about Leandra?
I saw it happen. They shot him right after.
I went to see Fen. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rodko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given into rage and killed one of our kin, Rodko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
So what can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply. They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives. You'll be happy to know I didn't come back empty-handed.
I'm aware. I met your new friend, Dusk, right? He gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching the stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. That should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Take the explosives and go. Good luck, Cahal.
My son. They killed my son.
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it through the night. Has anyone told his wife yet?
Nice.
She's gone. She bled out just before they shot him.
This is only a few months old.
Hey, Cahal. It's good to see your face again.
Dusk, my friend, I owe you.
Go, Fianna warrior. survive.
Endron. É daqui os caras que matou todos
Then,
os
perhaps I
meus
need to
irmãos
enlist.
lobos.
You hear the...
No, no! Sound the alarm! Help! Please!
Então, quando eu comecei a jogar, eu achei que era aquele lobinho lá só. Mas daqui é o homem-lobo. E as músicas tá um top também, hein? Um hack and slash. O cara tá furioso, hein? Louco o jogo, hein? Tem alguns bugs, mas normal de um jogo grande assim. A história também é top.
That's the bastard who killed our men! Take him! Send more men! Back up! Fucking way! Not for all the
sell themselves to Endrin and the Worm. Death is a
Gostoso de
blessing.
jogar o jogo.
You should see a command post overlooking the waiting room. You'll have a computer inside and a service door leading into the mine. That computer will allow you to open the service door and cut communications with the lower floor. The people in the trading center will have no idea what's going on just above their heads.
Where are the recruits? I'll go see what's happening.
What? Huh? The hell?
A trilha sonora tá boa. Entra em frenesi.
We're under attack!
Trilha sonora bacana demais, hein? Vamos ver o que dá pra fazer aqui. Forte. Só aprender. Centro de treinamento. Pressione X para continuar. Enquanto isso, irmãos, vou passar a palavra de hoje para vocês. Que vocês sabem que no meu canal sempre tem uma palavra de Deus para cada um. Hoje vamos ler Salmos 25, honrando o Pai, o Filho e o Espírito Santo. E diz assim: A ti, Senhor, elevo a minha alma. Em ti confio, ó meu Deus. Não deixes que eu seja humilhado, nem que os meus inimigos triunfem sobre mim. Amém? Palavra forte de hoje também. A boca de Deus, que é a Bíblia Sagrada, sempre tem uma palavra pra gente. Palavra pra edificar.
I'm in the mine. The propane tank's at the center of the site. There should be a service door that leads there.
Major Grainer's offering a bonus for anyone. Hold up. Sound going loud. Intruder sighted.
talking.
Welcome, soldier, to Entrance Training Center. You are about to undergo a state-of-the-art training regimen to transform you from a flabby disappointment into a...
Ya. Gostei mesmo do jogo, pessoal. E eu sou difícil pra gostar de um jogo que não tem um gráfico bom, hein? Mas esse jogo aqui tá bom demais.
I see the tank.
You're going to have to cut through the medical sector to get there.
They're injecting something into their recruits.
We're aware. Entrance soldiers reek of the worm. We've been trying for weeks to figure out just what's in that serum of theirs.
How long will it be before our latest batch of recruits is trained?
2 months for most of them. Less for the ones who react well to the serum.
Hostile!
So the injections have something to do with the worm.
We think so, but we can't prove it yet. That's one of the things Ava and Adana are investigating.
Fizeram bem demais o jogo.
Hello there. There's silver here. Lots of it. The smell's overwhelming.
Bala de prata.
Must be in their armory. The propane tank's downstairs from you.
Eita, e aí começou.
Alert. All personnel. The security of the installation has been compromised. This site is under lockdown. Defective immediately.
Até que enfim alguém que pode contra mim. Eita! Aí sim.
I hate exos. I made it to the propane tank, but there's a soldier guarding it. He's more monster than man, though. Just muscles stacked on muscles.
One of their elite soldiers. One way or another, you're gonna have to deal with him.
Security's detected an intruder, but he's not going anywhere now that we've got the site locked down.
Someone over there?
Eita! Parece o Hulk.
Now to set the explosives. There we go. The explosives are in place.
Time for you to get out of there.
Snipers, take...
Rapidão. Porta, câmera, câmera.
This is about those big bastards.
You should see air vents running along the top of the walls in some rooms. When the ventilation system isn't running, those ducts will lead you straight outside.
Search the warehouse. If you find the intruder, don't try to play hero. Give the alert immediately.
Hold on.
Going left. Got a killer in our midst. Don't let him get away.
What's the latest on the program?
The flamethrower exos have just cleared testing. Just got the green light for their deployment.
Good. Keep it up.
What? Security! We have a security breach!
Eita. Na central de novo.
I'm almost at the control room.
Steel yourself. Cutting the ventilation won't go unnoticed.
Dispatch, we got trouble.
Olha, sangue. Jogo muito bom. Recomendo.
Ventilation system's down.
Then your path is clear.
Super Lobo.
Good news. Ava's just arrived back at the cairn and brought your daughter with her.
Hidana.
Nossa, que massa.
I imagine you'd like to see your daughter before anything else. She'll be in Ava's quarters, I'm sure.
Nobody here, but her computer's on.
Kahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
A filha
That's
dele.
an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indran.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Hidana.
A filha dele, eita.
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Hidana, How are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I'm sorry, Adana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you? You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death, but dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right, that you never thought about what it might do to me.
I don't blame you if you hold it against me. But I still stand by my choice. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endron just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endron apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endron during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endron down. We sink them from the inside.
Sink Endron from the inside. And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endron's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endron's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood Protocol.
The Earthblood Protocol. Any idea what that's about?
Not yet. But that can wait until after we figure out what this mystery molecule actually is. Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out...
How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet...
All right, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with her.
By our solar...
How you doing, big guy? Well, from the look on your face...
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you...
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for that. You're back now.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. And
so she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to even Adana couldn't...
What about your Lambda Mankind? I feel like they'd...
That's not happening. If we staged a full-on attack, they'd lock down the whole site, lab servers included. This is a job for a scalpel, not a chainsaw. Gotta keep our operation lean.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to, but that's not... The site is now, if...
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses...
Exactly. We can worry about...
Okay. I'll go talk to Rod.
Thanks, Cahal.
Don't worry.
I just can't get my head around the facts that we just cleared.
there's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. With Milla, I hope you can see this.
So, were you able to talk?
As you might imagine, there's still a lot
between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return.
Ava said the same thing. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me
to bring Endron down from the... If we manage to chase Endron, so we follow Ava, I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a...
I know. So while you're... And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam...
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the...
O jogo é bom mesmo. Gostei demais.
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural supplements.
Vamos aproveitar e tomar pouco dessas bebidas aqui.
They just brought their supplements to market. If we don't expose them, a whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
Gaia. E a música, trilha sonora também. Tem parte onde é triste, tem parte onde é hack and slash.
Hey, Cahal, right?
You must be Declan. You with Lambda Mankind?
That's right. Ava's told me all about you. It's an honor, really.
I don't...
Yeah, I got him right here. You need anything else?
What do you know about... How'd you meet Ava, anyway?
By investigating her, really. I used to be a cop, tasked with putting her in, and I tried. But Ava runs a clean operation. That didn't make the bosses happy, though. They told me to falsify evidence to bring him down. That's when I realized they were in Endron's pocket. I tried calling him out, but the whole precinct... I had no choice.
You and the other human.
Yeah.
I should be good.
We favor Nicky. Thanks. Good luck, Cahal.
I've ID'd the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank.
Hello? We're not supposed to be here!
That takes the edge off. I'll make good use of that.
What does the commander intend to do about these activists?
I'll know as soon as I do. For now, sit tight.
Can't lose Wolf here.
Bora.
Ava, I'm at the entrance to the site.
Good. The dam is down below. I'll give you the targets once you're in.
Try to be careful.
Don't worry, this isn't my first rodeo.
$55. Vamos deixar aqui, pessoal, para continuar depois da terceira parte já. Jogo muito bom, gostei demais, recomendo. Fiquem com a paz do nosso Senhor Jesus e profetizo sua bênção na vida de cada um de vocês e seus familiares. Fui.